Hey guys, Juicen here with the second part of my Misadventures of Tron Bonne Let's Play. Today we're going to start with the puzzle missions of the game instead of going right into combat, because we can get some money and increase some of the Servbot's brain power, so we can develop our robot a bit more before we actually go take on anyone that can fight back. Not really that we don't really need that for the first one, but you know, it's always a bit nice to have a bit of extra juice behind you. So we're going to mission 2. And in the mission startup screen, you can change various things about your character. Like, you can choose some weapons on the robot if you have any extra weapons, and down here you can change to Servbot or Servbot Program. See, they all have their own stats and special skills. We're looking to switch this one out with one of the developer robots from the lab, because if we increase their intelligence, they'll be able to develop things for us. Things! I'm gonna go with it. Alrighty. Here we go. Once again, even though this is mostly just tutorial dialogue right now, I'm not gonna talk about it just so people can kind of get the...
Alright, let's get to work! We're going to load those containers using the Gustav tank I modified for this kind of work. Wondering what's in those containers? I'll tell you. Top quality beef steaks. Let's see. There's 4 containers. Miss Tron! Look, crab! It's a container full of crab meat. What? In this season? Alright, we'll add that to the list as well. Roger! Even the Gustav tank can't handle big containers like these. The Gustav tank can lift containers a maximum of 8 times. I'll have to keep that in mind when I'm moving the other containers out of the way. I won't be able to carry them that far either. No more than 10 steps. But I can carry these light wooden containers anywhere. These metal ones look too heavy to move at all, though if I turn in place after picking them up, at least I can get them out of the way. I guess if I have to, I could put some containers into the sea. I'm sure I'll figure it out somehow. So, did you get all that? Not really. Weren't you listening? If we get stuck, we can start over by opening a menu with the Start button and selecting Restart. So let's give it a try, okay? I'll tell the rules again if you forget. Just press the Start button for the menu and select Rules. Let's go! Yes, Miss Tron! Start!
Alrighty, and away we go. Each of these missions is separated into 3 docks, and these first 3 are so simple. There's barely anything, which is good because, you know, they're the introduction. Shouldn't have to take too much. Just be careful, make sure you always grab the red boxes as soon as you can, lest you will not be able to get it. Because if you get all the green boxes beforehand, then you automatically go to the next step. Well, technically you have a choice to go there or not, but always make sure you get them. You know, extra money and stuff. Now, to increase your Servbot's intelligence, you make them find things. In these dock areas, you send them into 2 separate holes. Here's one of them right now.
Yay!
So you got some stuff. Oh, and look, there's a guy that's all angry with him. Made a mess. Anyways, here's the crab box. And the last one, but here's the second. I might have sent that a bit too early. If you shoot out the beacon bomb and your Servbot's too far away, they won't get to it before, like, the timer runs out. See? There we go. done.
That's the
That
last of
was
the
incredibly
containers.
simple.
That's...
On to the next dock.
All right, let's go to the next dock. Okay. Start!
I have to say, I really love the amount of variety that's in this game. Just as a kid, it felt a bit different than a lot of the other games I played, which just usually had one sort of gameplay mode. Because, don't get me wrong, I love Mega Man Legends, one of my favorite games of all time, but something was just charming about having all these different types of gameplay modes. I would seriously love for them to make a sequel to this, even if it's just a spiritual sequel, and have so many different modes to play in the new ones. Oh, and as a note, I should say that you cannot find things in these 2 times when you go into the same mission. What I mean is, setting your server bot in there again, he's not gonna find it. He's just gonna get all frustrated if he actually goes in. But you can send your server bot into the sea, and they can get fish and I think seashells. They're not really worth your time, but you know, sometimes I'll just send my server bot out for a bit, just get some extra stuff. It also helps your brain develop a bit, so it's not harmful at all. Let's see. And one more to go, and then we're done here. As I said, these first 3 are not hard.
That's the last of the containers. You got them all. Congratulations. That's the... All right. Oh.
And I apologize if I'm not talking too much. I realize now that it's a lot harder to comment on puzzle doing than you would expect, because at least with action you can comment on things that are happening to you at the time, but when you're just kind of lifting boxes a lot, there's not too much to say. But hey, you get to listen to my beautiful voice. It's been called Not Nauseating. Right down here. Remember, you can always carry wooden blocks in infinite distance. We just got 2 more and we're done with the first mission. Should hopefully have our soul bot gained intelligence up so we can bring a different one to the next one. Because this only took me just a couple minutes, so I could squeeze into a second mission here too. There we go. It's not really any dialogue here that's worthwhile. It's basically just, hey, we did it! Yay!
That's the last of the containers, Miss Tron.
So I do love this voice acting.
Okay.
Yes, it's not the best in the world, but
Yes.
as I said before, it's just charming to me. They put a lot of effort into it. Especially considering a lot of the games at the time I remember just kind of phoning it in. I thought games that had voice acting were hilarious, like Mega Man 8 and Mega Man X4. Alright, so that's 6 containers, the craft containers, 54. And this is all the money we made. We made about 86,000. Oh, and yeah, he leveled up his brain, so now armor development skills. Some server bots came back from scouting. There are benefits to sending your server bots out scouting, which I guess I could show you in the next video, but I never really bothered with it. The game's not hard enough that you really have to do that. So without further ado, let's just quickly go on to mission 2. Or mission 2 level 2. It's been a while since I've done this, about 6 years. I lent it to my friend after the one we first got to college. But I'm pretty sure I still have the layout of this one pretty much down pat. Change my server. We'll bring him. Bring 31. We need to bring all of them at some point anyways, and as I said, for the first mission, it's so easy you don't really need anything. And admittedly, I think right now I am going to skip this bit of dialogue. They are literally just reminding you
Alright, this should be
how
easier now
to
that
lift
we've
the
got the
boxes
hang of it.
and where to put them.
It's important to know where to move the wooden... Start!
One really key thing about this, though, is there is a hint system, and show it to you really quickly. It's all dependent on your Servbot's intelligence. We have a fairly intelligent one, so we'll see what he says. See? I mean, that's actually pretty useful right here. I don't think they ever can completely solve it for you, though, but still, when I was a little kid, it was really helpful. But, let's see, this game came out in 1999, so I probably had it when I was 9 since I found it in the game store. This is when they start needing a bit of advice, at least some forth. See, we put that one down there, and what we're going to do is we are going over here, we're putting this one, and we're putting this one into the sea. Once again, do not forget to get the red ones first. Or rather, as soon as you can. Far too often have I done these and saved the red one for last, and just which, as you can see, it's not too much of a hassle if you do, or have to redo them, but still. So once again, don't forget, you don't forget that your servants are really slow for the most part. You can increase their speed, but... One more to go, and then 2 out of 3 of the last ones for today done.
That's the last of the containers! You got them all! Congratulations! That's the... Alright, let's go to the next dock! Okay!
Yeah, I think this was the first one when I was little that actually started to kind of stop. I mean, I eventually did it. I'm pretty sure I finished every single puzzle mission in the game, but I'm not absolutely sure. But now it's pretty easy. Especially, if you've done them before. So I think that does make them pretty nice. Once you know how to do them, they're a nice extra boost of money usually. Because as I said, you can increase your robot's stats. You can develop a Gatling gun and a bazooka for it. I know that when the game came out, a lot of people had different opinions about which one was overall the best. Personally, I preferred either the normal or the Gatling. to each their own. The bazooka is obviously the most powerful, but it makes a sense still, and I can't remember if the javelin is the same. But I like quick weapons if I have the chance for it. I gotta say that, Tron, for a 13 or 14-year-old genius, because I know she was 14 in Mega Man Legends, and this happens assumably before then, but either way, for a genius, the robot has some severely odd limitations. I'm guessing it's a cool thing. Alrighty.
That's the last of the containers.
One more to go.
That's the...
Oh,
All right,
next
let's
round.
go to the next dock. Okay. Start!
Now, when I first saw this one when I was a kid, I thought it was going to be the freaking toughest thing in the world. Then I got almost the end, and I thought it was so easy. Then I found out it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't the toughest thing in the world, but just... it really felt that way. But that's because you gotta pick this one up, move it there, move grab this. There, pretty sure that's it. And nice, simple, easy, and quick. Someone still got into there, should get just like this. Just to make sure that this goes out. One more, and then we're done for today, guys. I also like the fact that Tron sounds like she's physically lifting up the box when her robot's doing it.
That's the last of the containers. You got them all. Congratulations. That's the last of the containers, Miss Tron. We got them all.
Alright, let's just check out our results, and then we're pretty good for today. It's already 18 minutes in, I think, unless my order time again. So I don't want to keep this too long, or I don't want to make this too long. And let's see, what did we get? Flour, coffee. Yeah, I got some extra money. Awesome. Okay, so we got the bazooka. I thought that was what we were gonna get, but still. Oh, and after you do certain amounts of missions and such, more parts of the Gessel Shaft, your main hub, will start to be completed. There's more rooms where you can talk to more servots, get more items. It's pretty fun. Real quick before we end, I'm gonna go to the lab, show off what we were getting the money for. And see, now we can develop this. I don't think we got enough money for it right now, but we can get these E-bottles and tank parts. It's not hard at all. I think I'm gonna save my money and just get the E-bottle 1, which just gives you a bit of extra HP. I might be wrong on that. It has been forever. Those healing items. Oh well. I usually do try to save up. You can get some items that lower the cost of the battle price. I won't have it. Oh, E-tanks, I'm pretty sure, but give me more HP. Oh well, that's 6 years ago. I'm going to blame the length of time it's been separated. Anyways, that's all for today, guys. Happy Valentine's Day if you're watching it today. Not, still, just stay classy. Be good.